For an entire generation, the only life they've ever known is one living in a post-September 11th world. And for others who were just children 7 years ago, they've grown up under the harshest circumstances imaginable as survivors of those lost on that day. Our It's Your Call contributor Kevin Walsh traveled to one of the areas hardest hit by the attacks on the World Trade Center and met some incredible students who've had no choice but to move forward.
Middletown High School North, one of those places where most of the kids have it pretty good. Most come from good homes, economic comfort, and school is a big part of their lives. Middletown North is steeped in academic and sports tradition. It's also stacked in something else. 37 families from the greater Middletown area lost a loved one on September 11, 2001, including the families of several students who go to school here at North.
I was in 5th grade at the time, and one of my neighbors picked me up early because she used to pick me up every day from school, and she told me that a plane hit the World Trade Center.
I remember walking past the TV and seeing like everything, but it didn't really click like what was happening.
I remember that day really clearly. I was in 2nd grade, and it seemed to be like a normal day, but for some reason I didn't understand why so many people were leaving the school. In my class, at the end of the day, we only had 4 people left in it.
I was in the 5th grade, and I remember everyone getting taken out of school, but I didn't know why, and I was one of the last people that got taken out. And I remember my mom coming to get me, and my sister was in the back seat crying.
Caitlin lost her mother.
I never had like the woman figure there to help me grow up. I had to do that on my own.
Yeah, like all the stuff like doing hair, makeup.
Yeah.
Catherine, her dad.
I feel like I have to take care of my brother and sister more than like other kids would.
Megan, the coolest of cool aunts.
All my aunts are cool, but she was one of the cool ones that would always she would do anything for you if you needed it.
And Taylor, a close family friend and neighbor.
They only moved into their house like 2 weeks before the accident. They had just moved in, and he was like really excited about their new house and everything.
If anyone knows the kids of the Middletown community, it's North Principal Patricia Very Cartier. She's seen so many of them grow up in her 30 years of education. She says kids have a resilience that adults often overlook because we sometimes mourn the loss of what we hoped a child's life would be, not what it's become.
I know one family in particular, and I think for her, having lost her husband, it's the fact that her 2 boys didn't have the support of a male figure in their lives, that they more or less missed out at ball games, certain family celebrations, that she felt a sense that they were kind of denied or deprived of a father figure for something that never had to have happened.
Dr. Cartier saw her own daughter Megan's life change that day. Megan was a high school freshman who babysat 2 young boys who lost their father in the Twin Towers. Megan made it her future mission to serve, enrolling in the ROTC program at college and just recently graduating as an Air Force 2nd lieutenant. And who knows what will become of these young ladies? All say they have good support systems around them and are committed to finding happiness in each and every day with friends and family, not sweating the small stuff, if you will. That's mature. Mature beyond their years. Something to be proud of. What they call in these parts, lion pride. Kevin Walsh, It's Your Call.
Thanks, Kevin.